So today I'm going to talk about the Snatch technical model. I'm going to go through it through a sort of a coaching process. So the athlete that I'll be using has done plenty of hang snatches, but they've never done a full snatch before. So I'm going to go through a sort of coaching process from the beginning of the session to the start of the session and show you how she improved. So this is what the snatch looked like at the beginning of the session. There's two main problems with it. So the first one being her hips came up a bit too quickly during the first pull. The angle of her torso should be almost the same from the start position to the end of the first pull, but it wasn't. And also she jumped too early on the second pull, so the bar didn't get close enough to her hips. So this is her start position. She got to this pretty much without any coaching. So it's pretty good, I thought. So elbows, shoulders straight over the bar, hips and knees about the same level, back nice and straight, shoulders back. So once we got a good starting position, we looked to iron out the first problem I highlighted, which was her hips coming up too quickly. So after a bit of coaching, didn't even really require any cues, just told her to don't allow her hips to pop up and keep her torso angle about the same. She got much better at it, and so she does a pretty okay pull there. So yeah, the angle of the back's much better, so it's much more similar from start to finish, and she gets in a good position for the transition. So the transition is from the end of the first pull to the power position, which is the start of the second pull. So with here, we're just allowing our torso to come up, and we're just finishing with the bar on the crease of our hips, keeping a nice straight back, maybe even allowing the knees to come under the bar a little bit more than she did. The second pull is the most powerful part of the exercise, and so just going to show you the athlete performing it from a hang position just to practice it. So with this, we're going to get to the power position, and we're going to try and hit the crease of our hips with the bar, and pulling upwards as hard as possible with our ankles, knees and hips, while keeping the bar as close to the midline of the body as possible. Just wanted to do a little comparison of what her second pull looked like at the start. As you can see, she probably jumped too early, the bar's not that close to her. And in the second image, so we've got the bar actually touching the crease of her hips, and which means the bar's going to be much closer to her, and it's going to be a lot better. So once the second pull's finished, we need to catch and recover the bar. So the bar's going to move straight upwards, close to our body. Elbows are going to move up and back, and we're going to drop below the bar. I'm going to catch the bar in the overhead squat position, and keeping the arms locked out, we're going to push through our heels until we're upright. Just going to show a little comparison from what the snatch looked like at the start, the problems we addressed, and then what it looks like at the end of the session. This is her before. The first pull wasn't actually too bad. The second pull, bar wasn't that close to her hips, so that obviously needs to be improved. And as you can see, the second pull, she's taking a lot longer over the first pull. Transition's good, and then just pulling from the crease of her hips.